DC Comics delivered a full-on facsimile frenzy last month, and I was so there for it. Let's take a look at what I added to my collection in April 2025. Let's kick things off with a facsimile edition from the Golden Age. More Fun Comics number 73. This was first published in 1941, and this issue features the first appearances of Aquaman, Green Arrow, and his sidekick Speedy. Golden Age comics are notoriously challenging to read. They tend to be wordy, bloated, and the references are super dated. But you gotta love them for their fake it till you make it vibe. The comic book industry was being created, literally, as these books were being made. So nobody really knew what they were doing. There were no templates to follow, no tried and true methods to their madness. These artists and writers were literally making this stuff up as they went. That gives these books a cool, underground, grassroots kind of energy, even if they are a little rough on our 2025 eyes. Let's move on to some Silver Age stuff. DC gave us not one, but two Brave and the Bold reprints last month. Up first, we have issue number 57. This came out in 1965. This issue is the first appearance and first cover appearance of Metamorpho, the Element Man. Metamorpho is one of the stranger, more visually distinctive characters from DC. He can transform his body into any element or combination of elements found in the human body. So we're talking oxygen, iron, carbon, calcium, and he can shapeshift into gas or solid or liquid and even make weapons for himself. He's a great example of DC trying something new during the Silver Age, blending superheroes with atomic age science fiction. The Brave and the Bold was a unique title. This series was the equivalent of a superhero team-up variety show. Instead of featuring one character or storyline, each issue paired different DC heroes together, and it often put them in weird or unexpected situations. It was basically a grab bag where you didn't know what you were going to get month to month. In the later Silver and Bronze Age eras, it became known as more of a Batman team-up title. He became the anchor character for a while. And it's also where the Teen Titans got their start. So it's a historically significant series, not just a quirky one. And speaking of the Teen Titans, see what I did there? Up next, we have the facsimile edition of Brave and the Bold number 60, featuring the first appearance of Wonder Girl and the second appearance of the Teen Titans. Their first appearance happened a few months earlier in the pages of Brave and the Bold number 54. But in that issue, they were kind of a prototype team. This issue is the one where they actually take on the name, and you can make an argument that it's the true debut of the team. It's also worth mentioning that this issue features cover art by one of my favorite Silver Age artists, Nick Cardy, who did a number of very memorable Aquaman covers from this era. And, speaking of iconic covers, come on, does it get any better than Neal Adams on Superman? Of course, I'm talking about Superman 233. 1971. This Bronze Age key is so much more than just a cool cover. It's literally a soft reboot of Superman himself. In this issue, we get an explosion that destroys all of the Earth's kryptonite. Writer Denny O'Neil steps in to make Supes just a little more human. And we even get the strange arrival of Sand Superman. This is one of those rare issues that comes along every so often and completely changes the trajectory of a legacy character, even if it only lasted a few years in this case. And since every great story deserves a toy to go with it, we also have the Superpowers Toy Otter variant of Superman 233, complete with chains. These action figure variants from Jason Geyer and Alex Savek have been so much fun to collect. It's actually kind of ridiculous how much I love these. I can't get enough of them. Moving on to some collected editions now. Let's keep the Superman vibe going. I picked up the Deluxe hardcover edition of All-Star Superman by Grant Morrison. I love this book. This was an amazing read. And if you're interested at all in the upcoming James Gunn Superman movie, rumor has it that this story was the inspiration for the overall tone of the film. And I can totally believe that because this story has a lot of heart. It's about compassion, legacy, and the quiet strength of kindness. which basically plays right into James Gunn's strengths as both a storyteller and a filmmaker. So if you're looking for the perfect warm-up read before this summer's Superman, this is the one. And lastly, rounding out this month's all DC pickups, we have DC Finest, Batgirl, Nobody Dies Tonight. This book collects Batgirl 7 to 27, Superboy 85, and Supergirl 63. And this is from the early 2000s era of Batgirl. Many characters have worn the Batgirl cowl over the years, and this particular Batgirl is Cassandra Cain. I have not had a chance to read this yet, but I'm very curious to see how she differs from the other Batgirls, specifically Barbara Gordon. Let me know in the comments below if you're familiar with this run or Cassandra Cain, and what you think of her Batgirl. I'd love to hear your feedback. My top pick for this month, if I could recommend just one, I gotta go with All-Star Superman. Great story, great creative team, and it'll look fantastic on your shelf. Well, that's a wrap for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and comment. It goes a long way in helping this channel out. And if Instagram's your thing, you can find me there at Old Man Young. That's Old Man Young, all one word with a 0, not an O. And before you go, make sure you Hulk smash that notification bell. That way you'll never miss another video. Until next time, stay safe and read some comics. Bye.